Before I get into the interview with Matt Brunson, I will be posting another podcast episode on Friday covering the All-Star selection, the Last Man Vote, LG Castillo, the RailCats 100th game, and the American Association joining the Baseball League champions. That will be all on Friday. It's been a long couple weeks for me, so I haven't really been posting anything, so I apologize for that, but we'll get back into a normal routine coming later this week. So enjoy. Grab some popcorn, pop, whatever you want to drink, because this is a fun ride to go on with Matt Brunson. I had a lot of fun doing this. Expect more interviews to come as well. So sit back and enjoy, and go Cats. Hello, RailCats fans, and welcome back to the RailCats Talk podcast. I'm your host, Kyle Savage, and I am here with the third base coach of the RailCats, Matt Brunson. Thank you for joining me today, Matt. How was since this is the 6th of July, how was your 4th of July? I know we had the doubleheader, and then the next, you had these 2 days off. How's those 2 days been going for you?
Well, thanks for having me, number one. Appreciate it. It's been good. Aside from us not winning as much as we'd like to, it's been good. Everyone's treating me well. It's been fun. Yeah, it's 4th of July.
Yeah, 4th of July is a good time to,
All-Star breaks coming up and we're getting ready to move along.
Yeah.
We got to stay fresh. Yeah, it's hard. It's a long season. So,
yeah.
But this is a good homestand. We got home after a break, and then now we're getting ready for another long stand, going into the end of the season. So, yeah, but it's definitely good to get a little couple of days back at home, running home, fireworks and everybody's hyped. Yeah, that's a good energy.
I agree. I missed out on the doubleheader. On the 4th, I had to work, and then I had to go up to Valpo for family matters. So I've been kind of out of the loop. I went actually to the 3rd by myself, the walk-off game again. So I had fun at that one. But, sometimes job and family get in the way of being to some of the games. So I missed out on that one. But Matt, let's get into a little bit about yourself. Grew up in Denver, is that correct?
Yeah, Colorado
there. Oh yeah, Denver, Colorado. I meant to say Colorado and I said Denver. Don't know why. What drove you to playing baseball, or was it like baseball was just kind of secondary sport, or football your main sport? What was your main sport, before you hit high school?
Athleticism.
Okay.
I kind of was born in, my dad played for the Raiders, Broncos, and Chiefs, professional football. So I grew up in an athletic family. My Uncle Mike played for the Atlanta Falcons. Yeah, my whole family. My cousin ran track for the United States.
Wow.
Alternate for the 4x1. Yeah, in the Olympics. So I grew up in a family where we are always competing. We're always doing stuff outside, always. And I think that's what got me here. Baseball found me. I played basketball, football, and baseball in high school. I excelled in baseball. I won state championships in football. I played at the University of Colorado. Baseball found me because I was an athlete, and I took care of myself because I was born to be an athlete, or was raised in an athletic family. So I ate well. I ran a lot. I did things that were necessary to become an athlete. And then baseball kind of found me. And I love it. And I want to say lucky because I've had a lot of hard work.
Oh yeah, I mean, hard work. You were drafted 9th overall. I mean, that's impressive for anyone. I mean, how was that experience, like being drafted straight out of high school?
Mm-hmm. Thanks, Mom and Dad. But now it's time to go to work. Money's not at that time, money's not nothing. What is something is now you have to prove your worth. And that's hard to do. Especially in the early 90s. You have to have a lot of cojones. A lot of balls. You got to go. Well, you got to go. We're trying to win. And you got to be on the field. If you're not on the field, you're not no good. If you're not producing numbers, you're not no good. Now, analytics is all the crap. You know, that's what we're talking about, analytics and this, that, that. Okay, got to do it. I got to put in work to be a professional. I don't care about the money. If your mind is right, no, you take care of yourself, and that's a hard thing. You're almost selfish, but not because it's a team sport. But you got to take care of yourself because if you can't get on the field, I don't need you. That's hard.
Yeah.
Very hard. Very hard. But that goes for anything you do. You know, anything. I could be sitting at a desk typing some shit up. I guess I don't know how they do it, but yeah, I'm gonna try to do that the best I can and try to move up.
I agree. Anything that you want to be successful in life, yeah, you really gotta strive
Work
for it
hard
and push hard. I mean, you
and
don't
have
get anywhere
satisfaction
sitting around doing nothing.
and have the satisfaction doing it.
Yep. So those 3 years in the minors and grinding through low A, single A, uh, what how was that experience for you? I know you probably get a lot of it still now, being an independent ball, but how was those 3 years for you? When did you decide, enough was enough and I'm gonna go back to college?
Mm, I think I never stopped learning. Yeah, although I got traded for a big league picture, so I can kind of feel that, and was just a straight swap. Yeah, but I got to, Edgar Renteria and those dudes, Luis Castillo. I got to play with some cats. We all, Rodriguez, we all, Millar, we all played together, came up together.
Mhm.
Yeah. And just the learning was more important than the knowing if I'm, am I good enough or not. Just learning along the way. I met so many good coaches and shit. Nah, I think that's more, that's going to take me further in the game than probably me playing, which is crazy. Hell yeah, I got a chance to be in the game for a long time, and to love baseball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, shit. A lot of people can't sit and watch a game. I can, and and I know where every pitch I went. And I'm fucking that. I know everything you do. Yep, I'm watching you like a hawk. But a lot of people can't do that shit. I can. I love it. I don't know. Yeah, I know. I play college football too. Shit.
Yeah, I mean, but that
Yeah, almost like sitting on just right watching the baseball. I'm like, this shit is tight. I could watch it, playing football, but this baseball is on a different level, and it's tough. It's not easy. It's not for everybody. No way. And the coach third is a little harder because I got to anticipate. I got to know. I
that's
got to already know. I got to know. I got to know everything, almost before it even happens. And when it happens, just send them. Fuck it. I don't know. Go. Kidding.
no, I get most of the time when they say that baseball's 90% mental and 10%, physical at that point. It, you gotta be able to think the game to play the game, and that's one of the most intriguing parts about baseball is there's a million and one different situations that may happen in a single game, and you have to be ready for all of them. So
I always said you kind of forget, but you remember.
yeah.
Okay, you got to be able to forget real quick that last at bat, but you remember how he got you out, and that mostly, it gets you positive mind frame. Everything, pretty much what you think will happen is going to happen.
So you entered back after you were done with college. You went back to basically playing indie ball. And that's when indie ball really started to kind of come to fruition a little bit. What was it like to be at, some of the leagues at the infancy of it?
Of indie ball,
Yeah, I know there was one league that you were like, I think that was like 2006. That it was the inaugural
Yuma,
year for it. I know
Yuma.
with the American Association, when you came into it, it was only 2 years old.
Oh, I didn't know that. Interesting. No doubt. I went to Yuma, but hey, an opportunity to go back because I had just finished playing college football, got my degree, and then I wanted to go play baseball because I did not like getting hit.
That's fair.
However, met some great conditioning coaches who taught me about my body and the importance of supplements and taking care of your body on a daily, doing everything you need to do to get prepared, just even for practice on a daily. You have to. You get one body. You got to take care of it. So after that, I went back to baseball and chased, because I knew I could play baseball. Now I'm in really good shape. So I went to Yuma, Arizona, and that was a tryout probably with maybe 3,000, 3,500 kids.
Wow.
Out of those out of that 3,500 or whatever it was, I ran the fastest time, 6'2" something, 60.
Oh, nice.
So after I ran, I just went and put my shit in my in a dugout, put my shit there, and I had to wait for 2,500 kids to run. Ain't nobody beat my shit, but I was number one, no doubt, and that got me drafted number one in that league, no doubt. Run, run, run. Yeah.
Yeah.
The second fastest time was like maybe maybe 7, maybe 6'9". No, I ran a 6'2"
Oh,
and
wow.
floated everyone out. No, floated everybody out. Nope, you ain't catching me. Not even. I came back. The motherfuckers like, you wore him out. No doubt. I'm done. Yeah, I took my shit off. I had to wait from. I got there at 6:45 in the morning. I had to wait till 5 or something before I even got to throw a ball
Oh, wow.
for a tryout.
Yeah.
Everyone's trying out for these teams, no doubt, for a tryout. No, I sat there. I'm like, fuck, I'm pissed. I want to go home. I want to eat. Wasn't prepared. I was not prepared for that. However, I went and handled my shit like I should have, and ran my time, put myself right on the map. You look at times. I want someone that can run number one. I want someone who's going to be a beast number two. Yeah, I hit everything where I need to, gap to gap. If I want to drop them, I drop them. But that's not my game. My game is gap to gap. You just saw how I run. I'm not trying to hit it over there. I was at the table. Y'all wipe it up. Sorry.
You're
But that's the
good. I
truth.
guess.
That's the truth. That's how I made my money. I ain't hitting over the fence. No. Don't look at my numbers for home runs. I ain't hitting it over the fence. Nope. Look at my stolen bases, my on base percentage, and my fielding percentage. Yep.
If that's I have your player reference pulled up right here. You
I don't know.
know,
They said I played in Japan. Never been to Japan.
no, yeah. I
Nope.
mean, just looking at your, you had a little bit of a lower batting average
Of
in
course,
total,
yeah.
but you're
Overmatched. I never stuck myself in the butt.
well, I'm just,
With nothing.
but
Nope.
I'm
I never
copying you.
stuck
Your on
myself in the
base
butt.
percentage was, over 350. You had over 300 or 300 and 45 walks, 173 stolen bases. Only got caught 57 times. I mean, and your fielding percentage in all of average was a 957, and sometimes those numbers are kind of fluctuated to a
No, because
certain
I had
extent.
40 something. I had 40 something my first year. Yeah. I get used to everything. No, my 40, that was my worst year, my 40s. Ooh, but that was tough. That was a learning curve.
Yeah.
And right out of high school, I was 18, 19 years old. Now I'm learning. Them motherfuckers hit the ball now.
Yeah.
We playing the game. Like, them jokers hitting it to you. Like, oh, shit. Ah. Yep, no doubt. Nope. So that's actually good. I think my last year I only had 9. But I only had probably maybe just over 130 maybe games.
Yeah,
Maybe.
your last year with the when you played with St. Paul Saints, you were the age of 32, which is the most impressive part, being still able to play the game. I mean, I know 32 is really young for baseball, but even just kind of going through it, you played in 45 games, you had 17 stolen bases, only got caught twice, still had a batting average of 261. That's the kind of style that I really like, is the
Almost, yeah. I was almost, yeah.
the
Yeah.
the 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 small ball. That was the way that I played. I wasn't the biggest person. I was one of the fastest people. I didn't hit for power at all. I don't think I ever hit a home run. The closest I got, I think, was in Little League. But I mean, that's the part that intrigues me is be able to lay down a good bunt, to be able to steal a base, to be aggressive on the
Playing
base
baseball.
paths. That
I'm yeah, trying to play baseball.
yeah, that's the form of baseball I've really enjoyed over the years. Um, but speaking of St. Paul, that's where you met Lamar Rodgers. Is that correct?
Yep. He
And
was
he
my hitting
was
coach.
hitting coach. Um,
Good. Yep.
just tell me how he was, to you as a player. When you first stepped in, you shook his hand and you guys got to know each other. How was he to you? When you were a player, how was he as a what? How should I say it? Um, how was he a coach to you? One of those. What was his demeanor and what are
Remember,
the
Lamar was in the Tigers organization too,
okay, yeah.
as a player,
Okay, yes.
and I think I was maybe I think I was probably in the Marlins organization just when he
Okay.
came. I left. Yep. And I don't know if he was part of that trade or not. But then I met Lamar, and he's my hitting coach in St. Paul. And yep, we kind of, I don't know, well, we knew the same people.
Okay.
That helps. Tigers, no, we don't know. And back in Tigers always things old school mentality, old school baseball. Sparky, we both had Sparky Anderson, no doubt. Yeah, kept a clean clubhouse. We had Lou Whitaker, Alan Trammell, Dad, which was a Cecil Fielder. We had some cats. So once I knew that he had been in that organization, it was easy for us to connect on a different level. And that was back when I was playing. Last Singe, the hitting coach last year. I know Singe because we both
Mhm.
played in Brockton. That's where I met Sinjum. And Sinjum actually worked for Lamar or whatever. I don't know. But no, hooked me up. I got here last year. He know I love. I don't know. He invited me back. So I mean,
Hey, I
that's how I
mean,
know Lamar. Lamar was good. We did everything the way we were supposed to, like a professional. That's how we grew up.
I I took
Yeah,
I
that's
took
just
that away from his interview he did when he first came in the league, and he talked about, he wants to run things as a professional because this is, it's professional baseball. You get paid to play it. And,
yeah.
that was the one thing I really took away from, how he wants to structure himself and the clubhouse and all that. So I have high praise and respect for what he's done. Now I've met him once when last year they introduced a new beer at the ballpark, and it was at the local brewery. And this is when I first started kind of starting to get into this. And I met him. He's really respectful person. I After that I haven't been able to talk to him, but I've have high hopes here with him here in Gary, and it's showing. Maybe the record doesn't quite show that, but really we're in a tough East Division, so it's just one of those things. But um,
I'm
y-
still learning, so I don't know.
yeah,
I know we got a good team. We'll continue to put a good product out there, and like you said, continue to professional style baseball, bring people to the stands, and watch good baseball. Watch a good product that you put out there. I don't know. You go buy a good steak, hope it's good when you buy it. You know, uh-uh. Yeah, we're gonna put a good product out there, and hopefully we win. And
yeah. I mean,
that's the mindset.
the product. When we look at the lineup realistically, I sit here and I think, you know who the big hook to this team that I really think it is Gio, because he's been able to play all over the field, and I don't think you can keep him off the field or out of the lineup in general. So when I look at the lineup, and you got Mariaga, you got Diaz, Lingua, Woodworth, Castillo, uh Del Valle. Nova's been, when he's been healthy, he's been, helping. There's not a lot of spots in this lineup that I'm like, well, this guy can be replaced easily. I just don't see it. 1 through 9, it could be a deadly order. And I just think, I was listening to This Week in the Association, and they had the Milwaukee manager Anthony Barone on, and he was talking about, his little snippet with Gary. He said it's a deadly lineup, and I think the biggest thing is that the East, the ballparks change so much that it's kind of hard to kind of get a grasp. Certain areas play longer, some play shorter, so I don't think the consistency is quite there in the East. And when you go out to the West, it's more consistent between the ballparks and everything. I think you can kind of start to see that, especially when we played Sioux City, we came out and dominant there. Sioux Falls was kind of a home run derby, or running all over the place. But Lincoln, we saw it at Lincoln when we played at Lincoln, the team was offensively consistent. Coming back home or playing in the East, the consistency quite hasn't been there. But I mean, that's baseball in general. But what is one thing that the message may be in the locker room about the consistency a little bit? Because it seems like there is some consistency, and then it kind of stops for a minute.
Home plate never changes. Still 90 feet first base, 90 feet second base, 90 feet third base, 90 feet back home. Plate to mound's always going to be 60 feet 6. It's just baseball. Don't worry about the surroundings. Take it in and then play baseball. That's what you're here to do. Play baseball. Don't worry about everything else. Let everyone else think about everything else. You're here to do your job. Focus. Concentrate. And that's very hard to do. Everything else will take care of itself. But focus on the game. That's it. What you're good at could be pitching, starting pitching, could be reliever, could be when it's your turn to bat, could be when it's your turn to make a play. Concentrate just on that for this moment, being mindful of where you're at right now, and then let everything else, let it happen, because you don't have any control over it. None. All you can control is what you think about. Am I going to strike out? You probably are. Am I going to get a hit? You probably will. Don't think about all this other shit. Let them do that. And that's hard for me to teach. Let them think about that other shit. Because right now, you have to do this. And you're good at it, or else you wouldn't be here. And that's hard. Very hard to teach. I motivate the shit out of you. But you got to do it. I mean, fuck, I can't hold your hand. And I already did the shit 100,000 times. Yeah, I'm not scared to fail. I'm not scared of failure. Nope. Because that breeds success. No doubt. I'm going to be successful more than I'm going to fail. But I start to take it like I failed every day. It's the same shit. Win, lose, or draw. I don't care. No. I can get better. I know I can. I'm that good. Attitude. Sorry.
Hey,
Did I go deep?
no, listen, this is it
I'm
brings
telling
a,
you, that's how I was born though. That my dad like preached that. No, I don't care. No, you whatever you do, you look people straight in the eye, and you be honest. Motivate yourself, because all you got is yourself. Well, no matter where you're at. No matter where you're at, how deep you think you are. No. It could be worse. Lift yourself up and become you. Just for this moment. That's all you got. It's like that Eminem. Was it lose yourself? Yeah. That should go hard. No doubt. Love music. I absolutely love music. But that should brings your spirit up. Get you thinking right now. What the hell? I'm messing around. I can be better. I don't know. If I read, I don't do some push-ups. Fuck, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. The hell, like, I'm here inspirational now. I'm about to do some push-ups, go for a little mile jog, come back like, what the hell did I do this shit? That's serious.
So with that being said, normally when I go to the games, I'll sit down the first base side, and I'll sit almost right behind first base in the first row in section 114. And when the RailCats are up to bat, and I look across and I see you sitting there at third, and you seem that hypergenic, the motivating third base coach that I don't really necessarily always see, across the leagues, but your arm movements, you're always there, you're always hyper focused, loving the energy, and obviously you're self motivated because the upbringing that you were a part of, being around a bunch of a bunch of professional athletes and stuff like that. So I'm guessing you're the one that goes in the locker room before the game and you give that pregame speech and you kick a locker, you punch a wall, and you're like, let's go. Is that what you're about?
Nope.
No,
Not even close.
not even
Not even
close.
close. Not even close. Man, hey, I don't know. You should come in the locker room, the clubhouse. No, not even close, dude. You know what I'm doing before the game? Probably taking a nap. I just got done finished throwing batting practice, and then I go in there. I put on my sweats. I get warm, and I lay on the couch and I take a nap. But let them do whatever. Like I said, you're a professional. You guys figure it out. I don't gotta go rah rah cheer this fucking. Nuh-uh. That's not me. I just got done doing my work. I do batting practice. Everything's dead red down the middle. I'm waiting to see what you're gonna do with the ball. Cause I'm leaving it right there on the middle, and it's got some heat on it, a little mustard. And fucking hit that ball to right center, or hit it to left center, or hit it over the fence. Because I'm leaving it there. I throw probably 300 to 400 a day on you on the middle. I get mad when I miss. So before the game, yeah, I probably got a hoodie on and like warm with blanket and I don't know, maybe Jeopardy or some shit's on the TV and I'm sleeping. And then get my energy then right before the game, I got my ritual I do. Yeah, get up, take a shower, and get ready. Well, they don't need my help. I ain't no rah rah cheer shit. This is major leagues. No, everyone has their own shit.
And I
So
get it.
that's
I just know that there's some coaches that have a high personality that's their thing they
trust
want to do.
got that. I got that personality, but no, but professional is professional. And when we get done throwing batting practice, it's pretty much shut down because we got like what almost damn near 2 hours before the game starts. So that's downtime. Come and get something to eat. Watch a little TV. Some do take a nap. Take a shower, get ready, you start getting hyped in your own way. If I have to get you hyped, that's a problem. No, I'm trying to just come out basically just about getting out of the shower, getting dressed. Yep, just enough time to make sure the lineup's nice and tight, and then walk down, and I gotta go start and make sure I get the signs right. I know how to sign shit. We ain't got but 20. That's a joke, just in case you want to put it on blast. Oh, we got 30. We got 35,000 signs, so go ahead and try to keep up.
There you go. Uh, now it's more of a curiosity thing. You know, how aggressive does Lamar let you be at, stealing or having people steal, or is majority of the stealing the aggressiveness of the player? Like, how do you find that happy medium balance? Because you have a lot of players in this lineup that can steal. I mean, Gio Diaz is dominant. He's only been caught, I think, one time this year. And Mariaga, quick speed. How do you Woodworth on top of that too, and Lingua? I mean, there's whole slew of them. But how do you uh balance between the two?
Mm-hmm. I think there's only one sign when you're stealing. That's stop. That's me. That's me telling you not to go. That's
Okay.
it. Other than that, go for it. And yeah. Unless I stop you, go for it. That's a good mentality because that way they don't have to think. It takes the thinking out of it. Oh, is he gonna give? No. You feel good? Go. I got you on the time, and I can't tell you the sign for that. But I got you on the time. If I give you the time, I'm swiping the bag. I got to throw a shit down in a minute, no doubt. Hey, in the situation, the scoreboard don't lie. Look at the scoreboard and know the situation. Then go for it. Unless I stop you. Unless I say, no. Other than that, no. You there to run. You there to score. Yeah, make 3 left turns and you score. Kind of like NASCAR. Almost.
Yeah, you just missed
Or
the fourth turn.
let's go. Kind of. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's, yeah. And that breeds confidence in them. You don't have to tell me. You go. I'll let you know. If it's too quick now, don't go. And I can't tell you what that sign is. That'd be giving away all my secrets.
You don't have to give away your secrets. I got you.
I got you too. I'm not giving away. Not yet.
um,
Uh,
so with that being said, you basically allow the players to be players and be self-confident. So how many times you see it a lot, and I don't know if it's a credit to the player, just kind of how lucky it is, where the case may be, but it seems like there's a lot of times where there's a lot of hit and runs going on. Is that planned, or is that just one of those like the player just has free reign and he's just going to go anyways?
Against us or we do it?
No, we do. A lot of times you see Gio on, or and then he would go and Lingua would hit the ball, or whatever the case may be. It just
Okay,
seems like a
this.
lot of times that there's more hit and runs being in play. And most of the time they work to succession, either to hit or you don't hit into a double play, which is the key behind it. I was just curious because sometimes it looks like sometimes the hit and runs on because they swing at a ball they really shouldn't at, or is it just one of those a game plan, or just kind of naturally unfolds itself?
I think momentum is key. Knowing the situation, like I said, the scoreboard does not lie. Uh, Manage Mars does a good job of knowing and understanding. I think we're kind of on the same page as far as what's going to happen. But momentum is everything in this game. Once you grab it, hold on to it, put people in motion so that they almost have to make a play. They have to create something better to get us out of this momentum. So a lot of those hit and runs, yeah, of course, Mars calls them, but if the situation calls for it, we want that momentum, and then they're base hit what shouldn't have happened, and everyone goes crazy. Okay, cool. But, oh yeah, we're hitting and running right quick. No doubt, I got the sign for him. No doubt, let's do it. Yeah, cause more commotion, and everything's like the wheels are spinning for them. Oh yeah. Oh no, what the fuck now? Now we're gonna bunt. Hell yeah, fuck that. Yep. Yeah, now they all flushed it. They don't know what the hell's going on. Let's bunt again. I was like, oh, shit. Let's squeeze him. Fuck it. He's like, no, let him in. Right. Well, okay, all right. Hold on. But commotion and energy, and when you get that momentum, you got to ride it, no doubt. Even it could be a base hit. I love hitting runs, especially I stole bases. I love those. Either I'm gonna steal the base or I'm gonna get to third, no doubt.
I
So
I'm full
either one, you go for it.
I'm full
When I put,
for it.
I'm
I
in
love
motion.
the
Everyone's
evasive.
moving, and everyone's moving. I just open up the whole field for you. Because everyone want to get to the bag. You don't know communication. Did we talk to? You got bag. I got bag. I don't know. Fuck. No doubt. You gotta have that shit put in place beforehand. That way you don't make the mistake. It's okay to make a mistake. Just don't make it again. I have fun learning. I'm still learning to this day. I have fun learning. No doubt. I'm just learning about this podcast. I can't wait. I might have me some sexy girls behind me after next time I'm gonna have me 2 chicks, one doing my hair, one doing my nails.
Hey, whatever
Hey, no
whatever
doubt.
makes you
Hey,
feel
wait a minute.
comfortable, and
Let's go, Brunson.
hey, more
I'm
power
just
to you.
I'm
I like
fucking I'm saying it, no doubt.
it's the personality, and the best part about this, is that I get your personality from what the field says to what you are off the field, and I think you just bring a positive uh light to everything. You're very intelligent in what you say. You listen, and just high praise to you, because I get to finally meet you for the first time, and
I can't wait to meet you in person. I want to come down to the field. Let's play catch.
I will
Let's
try
play
my
catch.
best.
No, I
the
got a glove for you and everything. Come on.
I bring a glove with me, and funny
Come
story.
down to the
Actually, I know
field. Let's play catch.
it funny story to a certain end. It's a funny story as the aspect of it. It's not funny what happened afterwards. But when you guys were playing King County, and the bases were loaded, Kerrigan hit a foul ball, and I was sitting in my seat. My wife was next to me, and I was looking up. I said, "Oh, that ball's going to come down right on me. I should probably catch this." And I ended up catching it over my, shoulder, whatever I caught it. And Tapia came over, and it was one of those, like, he reached over, and I didn't realize. I was like, "Oh no, did I just catch that? Like, I didn't mean to catch that. I thought he was going to catch it." And when I went back and watched the replay, he was like, "Oh, I could have caught that, but he didn't catch it." And then Kerrigan hit the home run, the grand slam afterwards. So it's kind of like one of those, like, I got this cursed ball in my hand, and guy just
Yeah.
hit it. So it was one of those that I kind of felt like the department of the Cubs. I'm like, oh no, did I do something wrong?
At least you didn't let your girl get hit with the ball.
And then she turned around, she goes, "That's why I married you." And I said, "Well, good job."
There you go. There you go.
um but I looking at the team, and I don't think, at the halfway point right now, we're exactly at 50 games, 20 and 30. I don't think, at the beginning of the season there was these really big high hopes. I still think there's high hopes. That's not the issue. We're only halfway through the season. There's still plenty of time to play. But looking at the halfway point, who is a player or a couple players that you really were, that kind of surprised you? I was expecting high hopes from Gio, and he's proven that. I asked Ryan this when he was on. I said, "Who was your surprise player?" And he said DJ Wilkinson. So who is maybe a player that's kind of surprised you that you weren't really expecting?
I like the question. However, I am a coach. So all these cats have a chance. They just got to continue to work and work hard. And they'll get their whatever's deserved to them. They'll get it. I'm not surprised by any of them, you know, at
I,
all.
yeah,
And I
I
hope
guess
and I hope that they like I don't know, maybe surprised. Maybe I'd be surprised if they don't work harder. I don't know. This is an opportunity, and there's no surprises though. No, I want you to work hard. Yeah, I'm here for you. I want you guys to do good. I think we can and will end up good. But yeah, it's been definitely, I think for Mars, it's been what now a year and a half,
Mhm.
a tough year and a half trying to get players and people with consistency. Consistency is going to be big going in the second half. But I expect us to be there. I expect us to be there, no doubt. And that's going to be tough, but it's going to come from everyone, and to a player, to a man. What you want to develop yourself as, you might be out of here early, you might not. I don't matter. But hey, at some point, you're going to learn along the way. If you have a problem with learning, then why you here? And learn to be strong, learn to be work, and learn that hard work gonna pay off. And maybe not today, but tomorrow you keep working. 'Cause it will pay off, guarantee you. But you gotta work. Ain't shit given to you.
You're not wrong. Um,
That's
now,
I'm surprised they don't work harder. I'm like, what the fuck? I'd be here.
yeah.
I'm still waiting for someone to beat me to the clubhouse because I'm there about 2 hours early every day. I'm still waiting for someone to beat me. I think there was one day where someone came in like, damn, I feel like I'm late. Yeah, you are. This is your job. The fuck? I'll be there every day, lifting, running. I don't know. Give me some food, dude. Yeah. No. Yeah. Bring the massage therapist in. Yep. I want a massage a day. I don't know. Hell yeah. You give me a haircut too. No doubt. This is your job. And you have to take it as that. Yeah. And that's hard. It's not for everybody, man. It's tough. You miss your family. You miss the people you are, but you got to just selfish.
No.
It just is what it is. It's selfish, but you only get one shot at this because when it's gone, it's gone. It's done. Yeah, that's the shit that you get home, you cry about that shit at night because they took that shit right from you. But no, you didn't work hard enough. As
Yeah.
simple as that. Yeah, no. I was lucky to get one shot and then play football and then get another chance. Shit, I was lucky, but you know what? I worked my damn ass off. That's why I got another shot, no doubt. And now I got another shot coaching.
Yeah. Hey,
Throwing
that's
beat. That's it. No, I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm lucky as hell. Not lucky. I worked my ass off for this
yeah.
shit, no doubt. And I'm good at what I do.
That it shows. No matter what this
Appreciate that.
it
Appreciate
does.
that.
I think I think you're a perfect example of someone that can try, just seeing your interactions, on the field at least to try to change a little bit of the momentum. You're always a positive attitude, your emotion, you show your emotions, and I think that's something that sometimes baseball, people frown upon that, with, the whole bat flip thing. Tim Anderson was the big aspect of that, the bat flips and the emotion. And I think, there's unwritten rules of baseball. And I think you still have to show emotion. And we've seen that. I believe Adi has shown that a lot. John's shown his emotion. I see a lot more emotion being shown on this team this year than I did last year. Um, you know, is that, something that you've played a part in, or is that just their personalities and that's just the kind of people Lamar's trying to bring in?
I think that's more their personality, but I think, social media and everything's changed. Like, you almost, no, what, no, yeah, let your emotions show. You hit a bomb, I don't know, be flashy. Ricky, I grew up with Ricky Anderson. You can't tell me he wasn't a lead off flashy. Ooh, I wanted to be like Ricky, who hit me a home run lead off. Yeah, and style around the bases. Yeah, pick my shirt out. Nope. Next at bat, back in the day, you getting hit in the ribs. No, but no, they need that flash, and everyone's got their own little style. Keep your head on the swivel. You do what you do, but no, hey, if you can do it once, you can do it again. So now the expectation is there. So now let's go. I'm a coach. I ain't got to be flashy. I just got to bring energy, and I'm just me.
Yeah.
I ain't got to try. I am not trying to do nothing. It's just me. It's just how I am. I ain't gonna try to do nothing.
That's
Just how,
why you see it. It's just one of those. It's just that's naturally how you are, and it's always
yeah, it's just me. I don't know. I
it's
can't
yeah.
act.
You're not out
Not a
there in
good
these
actor.
sparkly gold cleats or
Well, I don't know. You get to know me. I kind of, I have my shit. I take care of myself. Let's just say that. But no, if I'm on the field. It's just me. I don't know. I'm seeing what I see, and I'm gonna act like I act. And hopefully, I get everything right. I hold them when I'm supposed to hold them, and send them when I'm supposed to send them. Let them know. Watch the line drive. Tag in the air. No doubt.
So, obviously on the field, you're the third base coach, and you talked about throwing batting practice. What is your official role with the ball club?
Assistant coach.
Okay. So you're just doing anything and everything that Lamar kind of asked you to do.
I'm very much in a learning role right now.
Okay.
But I do know. I already told him I love to throw batting practice, and he said, "Okay, I'll put you at third base because we think alike." So it's very easiest for communicate without you knowing, without anybody knowing. We already can communicate real quick. So that makes it a little easier on him. And then I got to figure out, okay, how am I going to get this message to the team right now, and within 15 seconds or 20 seconds, whatever we got going on. Yeah, that's fun. It's a game. Yeah, it's so fun. Yeah.
So I told I was at the game on Monday the 3rd, and one of the guys that is a part of the Rowdy RailCats cowbell crew, who they've been uh, fans of the team ever really since the conception of the team. They go to a lot of different games. They've went down to Cleburne last year. They're planning on going again this year. But Paulie's in contact with me, and he just wants to he wanted to get to talk to you one day, and he just never did. And he has a couple questions. I could see if I say something that you don't really want to comment, just like I said, just say no comment or whatever
Go
the case may
for it.
be. He said one thing was, what is Lamar telling the guys that they need to do to make the playoffs?
They're professionals, so there's really like not like I don't know. I guess you guys think we have like team meetings and shit all the time. Nah, that's not happening. No, we don't have meetings. These guys are adults and they have to just learn to perform it day in and day out. That's kind of what we're teaching. So I mean, there's no meetings like that unless we're on a and I'm not even going to put it out in the universe, but no, we don't have those team meetings. It's professional baseball. Kind of when we're done, so to speak. And then the next day, you come ready to play. You look at the lineup, get the lineup card, and okay, I'm in, yeah. But everyone should expect to be in there every day.
Okay.
So you got 100 games, so you don't we can't rah it up every day. No, too much energy. No, just get ready for the game.
His other question was, this is to do with the new ownership that has taken over. Have you been able to talk with the new owner, Joseph, at all? Or I know he's been at least at one game, but I don't know if you really interact with the owners at all.
No, I
No,
don't do
okay.
any.
It was just a question. That was just kind of, he just messaged me
No, I don't.
later last night, and
I don't do all that. When Lamar says, "Dude, Brunson, I need you here," I go. If
okay.
he don't say nothing, I don't. I throw batting practice, coach third. Try to stay out of the way. I mean, keep everything healthy, keep everything positive, stay out of the way. Stay out of the way. Yeah, yeah. And let everyone do like keep in their place and just do their job. And then at the end we can party and do all that shit. Yeah, we gotta win though. So everyone's gotta know their job, just keep it. It's okay. But at the end we'll celebrate. Yeah. Then we can all come together and talk all this junk, and then we can relax. Right now, everyone's stressed because everyone's got something to do, like for the job, until we're done. I don't know. I think that's how, like New England Patriots. I played the University of Colorado football, and my homeboy played with Tom Brady. He's like, dude, we won Super Bowls because that's just what we did. Everyone just concentrated. We all hung out together. We all drank together. Did whatever we did together. But when we got on the field, everyone did their stuff. And then yeah, everyone is like accountability. Everyone took care of their shit. And then afterwards, now we're out fun. But just take care of this shit because I don't know. I'm working my ass off, and so you don't take care of your shit. Like what? Yeah, yeah. I'll fight you. I'm working my ass off, no doubt. I mean, that's how we were though. That's what he said. That's why they won Super Bowls. You know. Yep. So trying to create that mentality with the kids. Hey man, come on, y'all got this. But it takes a certain mentality to get through this. And it's not easy. It's not for everyone, but you almost got to give up something to get something. And you're giving up time to create time to help you make what money. Come on, let's go. I mean, I'm sorry. Yeah, what the hell? Y'all should be better than me.
It's completely understandable. Now, kind of just getting throughout the league a little bit here. Yeah, obviously it's not quite to the full year with inside the American Association with the RailCats as a coach. But what has been, I don't know, maybe one place that you've enjoyed going to? What road clubhouse or road, what city that you've kind of enjoyed being out on the
Canada.
road?
I've never been out of the country ever. As much as
Okay.
I played baseball and football, I've never been out of the country. So getting my passport and going to Canada, that was tight and an adventure. I tell you, that's another time for another story. Oh shit! But I got it and I made the Canada, and that was cool. Definitely for my first trip, that was fun. And yeah, they got a good crowd.
That's very interesting. I've never been to Canada, so it's always a trip that it would be fun. And especially, maybe one day being able to travel with the RailCats to to all these different ballparks. That's later down the road when I have a little bit more money and a little bit more time. But what is, I don't know, one team that you kind of get extra prepared for, I guess? Is there a certain team that,
Well,
maybe
definitely. I play. I'm probably one. Yeah, it was cool, and I'm probably one of the only few guys that played fortunate. Hey, but I did play in Lincoln. Mhm.
okay.
We haven't played everybody yet.
Yeah.
We still have to play Chicago, and I think they come here this weekend
I have it all
or
pulled up right here.
something like that. They come here like we play Lincoln. Maybe we go to, I don't know, something weird.
Yeah, you play
We
Lincoln,
play them.
and then it's King County, and then Kansas City, and then you have the All-Star break, and then that Thursday, the 20th, is when Chicago comes to town.
They come here.
Yes.
Ooh, that's a good warm up. That's a perfect. Ooh, yep. Now, let me ask you a question. You just said we play, so we have three against Lincoln,
Yep.
and then we go with a day off and then go to King County,
Yes.
and then we go from King County to Kansas City.
Correct. Yes.
And we play Kansas City at the beginning of the year.
Yes.
Okay. Ooh, well, that's what, 11, 12 games?
Yep. It, around that, I think about, 11, 12 games, probably closer to 12.
Mm. If we don't get 8 of these games, I'm going to be very mad. We got a chance to, 8 of them.
And I mean,
I'm not talking about Lincoln this weekend. I'm talking about that home, that away shit. Yeah. No, we should get 8. We should get 8 of those 12 because we ain't never played Chicago. Kane County, we should wipe them. We know what that's like. And they got good pitching. I will give them that.
yeah, that's just it just seems like one of those, like, um you're talking at the beginning of the year, and it seems like, playoff spot should just be simple, that it should be in that spot all year long. Start out really hot. I mean, you coming out with Kansas City, and uh Kansas City loses to Fargo in the semifinals right before the Miles Wolf Cup, and you start off strong against the West, and it kind of slips a little bit, and we're kind of back in this situation to where we were, last year, to where there just no really gain, no footing being gained. And I think really the big
Yeah.
series,
Can't get one. Yeah.
the,
Can't win
the
a series. I mean, not win the series, sweep a series.
yeah,
That was,
it
I mean,
started out with, I guess we started out with Winnipeg first. You lose the first game, you win the second two games, you lose the first game, you win the next two games. It just kind of
they're very
gone back
inconsistent.
and forth.
They're very consistent. Yeah. We got it
Um,
though. No, we got it. No, it's coming. It's baseball.
and
I
that's
just want
that's that's the one
healthy.
thing,
Everyone's got to be healthy and not complaining.
yeah.
Stay
Um,
healthy. Yep, man, we got a good team. Nope. Yep, it's just got to be more consistent and know that this shit is every day.
yeah.
Every day.
No,
Which
but
that's cool. Hey, I like it. I like playing every day.
and then they just released the All Stars, and obviously DJ Wilkinson and Jesus Mariaga both solidified there in the All Star game, and then LG Castillo, being the last man in vote, that went final. The vote went final at 5, as we're recording this. But that is probably doesn't be probably announced until tomorrow or later tonight. I was thinking, Chris Irwin should have been on it. Gio should have been on it.
LG got in.
Did he get in? I just know he was the last man vote. I don't know if it hasn't been
Was he
announced
in?
yet. I
Did
don't
he get
think.
in? He deserved that shit.
But that's what I'm saying. When you look at it, and
It's all good. It don't matter. Hey, these kids got to play baseball. You guys looking at that now? I thought, it don't matter. No, these kids got to get ready to play tomorrow. No doubt. Don't worry about this stuff. Let them worry about it. You worry about yourself. Otherwise, you fall into this shit, and that creates self doubt. No, you should be thinking positive. It's okay. I don't know. Just they had better numbers than you. Who gives a shit? Go work harder. Yeah, we got this whole second half, 50 more games plus. We want to win it. Come on now. Nope. I'm not trying to have you donate. Who gives a It's good to be voted in, and I want all kind of bullshit. But nah. At the end of the day, it's all about us, not just me. Come on, we gotta all play. I ain't doing everything. We're all playing together. Let's go. So that's cool and everything. They don't get 3 days off.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
fair.
they don't get 3 days off. I don't know. I'm fucking gonna try to do something. I might go somewhere. No doubt. And I have a passport. Shit.
Right?
I'm just kidding.
Maybe I'll just take that trip again.
Hey, maybe I'll just go right quick. We have time the game. Shit. Catch a plane real quick.
Obviously, you haven't been in the league in a league full year yet. But just going around the different ballparks, um, I know like King County brings in a lot of fans, Chicago brings in a lot of fans. What other ballparks that you've kind of been to that you really kind of uh notice the fans?
Like here in this American Association,
Yes.
aside from ours, I still haven't been to Chicago.
Okay.
I was there. I was there last year, but not as a third base coach. Um, more just as a patron there.
Okay.
I think that was the first time. Yeah, yeah. With last year I came, but I didn't. I want to coach or nothing. Um, Lincoln's cool, but I think I'm probably one of the only guys that's played in both the baseball stadium and the football stadium.
Okay.
No doubt, 'cause I played for the St. Paul, and then we played Lincoln, and then I played for University of Colorado. We played Nebraska.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's
that
kind of
that that is that
that's
is
kind
pretty
of
cool. That's
fact. Yeah, that's kind of sick. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Probably when I played at Lincoln, it's probably maybe like 3, 4 thousand. But the base or football, 80 something thousand.
okay.
That was sick. Yeah, yeah, 80,000. And then they're all nice. Oh, good game. Like we lost. Good game, anyways.
Yeah,
That's
right.
pretty. You played hard. I'm like, yes, I did. I only played a couple of plays, but we lost. No doubt. No, you pretty much nailed them on the head until I get to Chicago. Kane County and Winnipeg only because it was in Canada. But they got a decent crowd and that's a nice little neighborhood around there. Don't know nothing about their currency. So that kind of messed me up. But great, like field wise, I think field wise, and I really look at how the field plays, the
Mhm.
turf and everything. A lot of guys say Gary's probably the best field, yeah, condition. Yeah,
I've,
Gary
I've I've heard
got the
that.
best playing, got the best playing surface, and I can, yeah. Well, Lincoln's decent. I haven't been to Chicago. I mean, I kind of remember, not really, but no. I think Gary's got the nicest playing surface and probably clubhouse and all the amenities. Yes, that there is. Gary,
Yeah. Yeah, I
Gary.
actually
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Yeah,
well
you
that's
go everyone else. No, you ain't got no coach's room. Tight. Everything's hot. It's like can't find the club. It's all kind of crap. But that's part of being on the road.
yeah.
I played at the University. University of Colorado. We went to the University of Texas.
Mm.
Well, we played in front of 80 some thousand. However, our locker room was no bigger than shit. We could we none of us shit. It was so small, but the stadium was huge. But they do that to intimidate you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I went to K State, and the whole locker room was painted pink to intimidate you. Even the toilets, no doubt, pink, make you feel soft when you walk out of there.
Hey, you gotta do what you
And
gotta
I like
do.
pink, so I was like, I'm cool with it. And then they were like, what the fuck? Everything's pink, no doubt. But that's a mindset. We
Yeah.
try to get you all soft. Yeah, butter you up. I'm about to beat you up. I'll butter you up first. Yeah, it's weird. You got to get over that stuff. Get over it. No, you there to do something. Get this shit on. Get out there and think about that manager you have at the house. Gary's nice, very compared to
That
everyone.
was
I guarantee you, very nice. And I'm blessed
last.
to be here. I don't know how I got here, but I'm blessed to be here, no doubt, because it's just this is top notch
Yeah.
as far as yeah. I don't know, and we got a new owner and everything. I don't know what he's gonna do, but yeah, I've been in some clubhouses, I've been in locker rooms. This is nice, very yeah, and this is how it should be to make people want to come here, work their ass off, and get out of here, no doubt,
uh,
because it only
that
gets better.
that was last year. I was able to talk to Tom Walraven, one of his last games. That when he was finally announced that he was going to retire, kind of deal. Not from the baseball in general, but just going back home and that kind of stuff. And I was just curious to I asked him. I said, what other ballpark, other than Gary, do you enjoy going to, or is this the best playing surface, whatever the case may be? And he goes, let me tell you something, Chicago, state of the art stadium, and their clubhouse is in the center field. Like I have to walk all the way to center field and back to the dugout. Like that doesn't make any sense. So I've heard that Gary has a very nice playing surface, a clubhouse, all that good stuff. And and that's a part of the reason why I've been kind of doing this podcast is because, I know Gary gets a bad rep for being Gary. The stadium's over 20 years old, but it's probably one of the nicer looking stadiums that actually looks like a ballpark and not just uh
Beautiful,
someone threw a baseball stadium together. The key example, Lake Country built this
phenomenal.
brand new stadium and it looks like they just threw a couple fences up and put some seats down. So it's just interesting to see that kind of stuff to it. I mean, uh I've been in the locker room once, but I was like 10 years old. They used to do the hit, pitch, and run kind of deal, and I'd use the bathroom. That's the only time I really remember being, but I've been on the field a couple times, and I used to go for they play the high school games. The high school teams will play against each other. I've been to a handful of those. But what is one thing I asked Ryan this, what is one thing that you've seen from Gary that, it gets a lot of bad rep, but what is a positive you can take away from being, being around Gary and interacting yourself with it?
I got to go to Michael Jackson's house.
It's a nice little
That's inspiration right there. What do you mean?
yeah.
I'm kind of questioning why he didn't do more with this place, but that's not for me to answer. For me to create. Yeah, there's just some good energy here. People don't see it, but I do. I think it's a great place to be. It's a great start for me. Yeah, Lamar gave me this opportunity. I'm loving it. But I still have a lot of work to do, and we can be a lot better. But no, Gary's tight. Yeah, Michael Jackson, shoot, Janet, all them people, the whole Jackson family.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just feels different here. Way different than Colorado. Way different. But no, I can feel it. There's something here. While we're here, there's something here. No doubt. So there's energy.
You said, obviously you're starting out new in the coaching role. What is you always seem you seem like a person of goals and wanting to always achieve the next level. What is your like maybe 5-year plan? Is it to maybe get on the coaching staff as a hitting coach, or is it to move up the ranks, to maybe try to affiliate ball, or what is your next step that you're looking for?
The hardest part about work is the not knowing, right?
Yeah.
I can't control what I don't know, but I do know that I'm good at what I do right now, and I got to focus on what I got to do tomorrow. And that's coach star base. Make sure I handle my shit. Nope. Make sure I do everything I'm supposed to do. for tomorrow, and I'm not even there yet. So I can just basically go back to right now. Just stay out of trouble, Brunson. Just go back to sleep. I don't know. You know what I mean? No, yeah, because that's all we can control. Shit I can't control, I got no control over, and I don't. Stress, anxiety. Try not to. No, you don't need it. And it's hard. This shit happens fast. Like, fast. We're already halfway through the season. Number one. Number two, I'm out on coaching third, and that shit happens fast. And if I don't make the right decision, that shit happens fast.
Yeah.
And then I come back in and like, President, why the fuck didn't you do this? I'm like, because that shit happened fast. But people don't understand that shit. No, it's just a different fast than you. I don't know. But it's all good. You try to make the right decision right now. And that's all I can live for is right now. You know what I mean? So to say, do I have wild ambitions about being a big league coach or coaching third base for somebody? Of course. Yeah, that's a dream. Yeah, I can see myself doing it. I'm good at what I do. But it's very hard. You've one fuck up. Yeah, it could take you right out of this shit. You could be here 1 minute and gone the next. Just like these young men. You ain't producing, you're gone. Everyone's watching you. Someone's always watching you. My dad always said the good ones, they always make time for you. They always make time. I'll set aside time for you because I'm good. I'm gonna teach you something, no doubt. And the good ones will do that.
Yeah.
Them guys mediocre, they kind of just nah, push you to the side. But shit, I done met like Bo Jackson, fucking Dion, Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, Dikembe Mutombo. I met all kind of fools. Barely, you know what I mean? But they always have time for you. Yeah, I got you for a second. Even if it's 30 seconds. Say what's up. Set you a little praise. No doubt. This what you look like. You're a little cat. They get. Hey, okay, hold on. I see you. Okay, now hey, your grade's good. No doubt. Give you some wisdom right quick. Your grade's good. It look like you might be in school for a long time. You fast. Keep running. No doubt. I know your daddy. I know your daddy. Okay, keep doing your thing. No doubt. I grew up in that kind of, yeah, those are people I'm meeting. Shit, every day. And then hanging out, eating fucking IHOP pancakes with this guy. Like, don't even think about it at that age. Oh, you're so young. But no, I've learned to just give inspirational chit chatter to everybody. And then hopefully it comes out in a positive way. Because it's easy to drag somebody down. It's harder to pick them up.
Yeah.
And that's just the nature of the human being, I guess. I don't know. It's easy to point out a negative about somebody and be like, oh, I really like her hair. Instead, you're like, oh, look at her fat feet. Right? Yeah, come on now.
In
Let's
a
go.
in
Yeah,
a world full
positive.
of negatives, you always need someone to find a positive, and that's
Well,
you. It seems like you to a T, and I absolutely love it.
No, I'm not talking about that. Positive. Yeah. I don't know. It's hard to do. It is very hard to do. And we sit back here and judge each other for what? For what? Nope. And I'm trying to build character out of these guys through baseball and learning to be a professional. And it's how you attack the game. But you got to be positive. It's got to be very mindful of what you're doing right now. And that goes for anything you do. But right now, it's baseball.
Yeah.
It just is what it is. It's baseball. And that's a hard thing to do, but I love it.
Well, we're going almost on an hour and a half of this
Are you
awesome
kidding me?
interview. I've had an
Holy shit.
absolute blast. Yeah,
Me
it's
too. I'm like, let's keep going. Hey, come up to the house.
right.
That's what you should do. Just come over and we'll do a round table or something.
Right.
Smoke some cigars, play some cards, some blackjack or something. Hell yeah. We'll figure
Um,
this out. I got you. The
but
first one for real, an hour and a half.
but
Oh, shit.
before I let you go, and before
Oh, you got
we
another question? It's going to go 30 minutes.
um what I'll, I'm gonna give you however long you want, And I just the floor is yours. You can talk about anything. Is it something to do with the team? Is it something to do with you? Anything like that. Just the floor is yours. You choose what you want to say. My questions are over with. The floor is yours. Just have at it.
What's your favorite place to eat a steak around here?
Kelsey's and Valpo.
I hear when they're talking about Valpo. That's Valparaiso.
Yeah, Valparaiso. Yeah.
How far is that from Portage? Oops, I just let everyone know where the fuck I live.
Portage isn't that maybe 15
Are they open
minutes.
tonight? I'm gonna go get me a steak right now. What's it called?
They're typically the only day that they're not open is Mondays. They're typically open from like 4 to 10, I believe, in the afternoons.
Called? What's it called?
Kelsey's.
Kelsey's and
Yep.
Val.
Yep, Kelsey's Steakhouse in
Yeah,
Valparaiso.
yeah. I'm gonna go get me a good ass steak.
The
Smoke me a good ass cigar.
the ribeye is very good.
Kelsey.
Yep. The ribeye is really good. The Delmonico is very good. They got some really good bacon wrapped scallops. Those are good.
Oh, oh, it's closing soon. It's Kelsey's Steakhouse.
Yeah,
The fuck?
they might be
Closes
closing.
at 8.
Oh,
Ooh, what's
yeah,
today?
they got some odd hours going on sometimes.
4 to 8. Yeah, that sucks. Damn it. I know. I'm like, I want a good steak.
um, there's a
And I'm in Portage, so I can find it. No, I'll go to I want a good steak though.
I'm not too familiar with Portage.
That's all right. I'll find it. I got it.
I'm
I
on
got
the
it.
south side of Maryville. I live
Uh,
30 minutes south of Maryville.
I just had me some chicken fingers from downstairs, but I want a steak now. I'm hungry. As an athlete, you got to eat. You
Yeah.
got to take care of your body. Yeah, these kids understand. Like I keep calling them kids, young men. This is important. It's hard to do, very. And if they can find that way to take care of their body, and you're already here, shit, you got something to do. Somebody's gonna see you. And all it takes for me was one person to like me, and then it was up to me. Yeah, and then I had to go to work. Yeah, my dad and all my training and everything. Yeah, you gotta go to work, and it don't stop till you finish. And then when you finish, you wish you was back in the game. No doubt. Because you could have did one more thing better, or I could have did this and I could have did that, and too late. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So, yeah, to create that mentality with these young men is tough. It's challenging. Do I enjoy it? Yes. Can they do it? Absolutely, absolutely. Which is fun. Now I just got to get it out of them. As an assistant coach, I I'm I can do that. Sometimes I am the bearer of bad news. When you get cut, I got to come get you. However, I'm going to motivate the shit out of you while you're there. You're gonna be special either here or somewhere else, no doubt. 'Cause I'm gonna tell you the same truth I told you, no doubt, and I ain't gonna lie to you. So that's
Tell it
cool,
to me straight. I like it.
no doubt. This is fun, hella fun. I can see us doing this all the time.
I, I, it's going to be a lot of fun. We can talk a little bit more.
And
Um,
come to the damn clubhouse so I can meet you and then bring
I
you in. Yeah,
I will make my way down.
maybe we'll do a session from the damn clubhouse. Shit,
I'll be good with that. We can
hundred
talk a little
percent.
bit more offline after I done
You
with
let
the
me know.
recording. Um,
Right on. We'll
but
see what comes up.
but thank you, Matt. I really do appreciate you coming on and wanting to be on. When Ryan sent me that message saying, "Hey, Matt wants to be on," I went, "Wow, someone wants to be on with me! Awesome! I can't wait." So I was,
Make it happen.
I was at the NASCAR race in Chicago when Ryan texted me that, and so I was trying to get everything together in between sessions and stuff. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Hope we'll have plenty more sessions anytime you want to come on. You're more than
Let's
welcome.
do it. Let
Um,
me know.
I certainly will, and I
Let's get a
wish
fan. Let's
you
get a fan base.
yes. I
Let's get a fan base. Why not?
Why
Some
not?
kids.
Um, I wish you and the team a good second half of the
Come see
season.
me.
We'll
Yeah,
definitely be
appreciate
talking
that.
more.
Yes,
But
appreciate you, dude.
yep, I really do.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. Wrap this one up in green and white.